Hey, this is Sapphire Mo, and welcome back to another Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Conquest. Yes, again, we are going to visit Clubber and continue on into the Lost World. So let's pay him up with 15 Crem coins and head on to the Golden Barrel. And enter Clubber Karnage. And as the name suggests, we might come across quite a few clubbers, like so. And just gonna mention here, of course, the most annoying enemy, or one of the most annoying enemies in this game, gets their own level. Just kind of annoying. Then again, Lost World isn't really known to be crap. Oh, okay. Luckily I survived that. Alright. So this particular level here uses some fancy barrel mechanics. I don't think I really explained it, but once the timer reaches 0, you automatically get blasted out of that particular barrel. No! Crap! Yep. Yeah, so we're gonna have a bit of trouble with these enemies, I'm pretty sure. Especially because we come across all kinds of clobbers, in all shapes and sizes and all different lovely flavors. The yellow ones being that they get rid of, every time you hit the yellow ones, they will get rid of a banana bunch. The green ones don't really take away anything from you, they just be annoying. And the black ones, however, actually remove lives from you. So they're pretty much the ones you want to get rid of first. Also, the red ones here, they are the TNT barrels, so they explode, and if you get knocked by them, you will lose a Kong. And I missed that barrel. Come back here. Thank you. So here we got more fancy barrel mechanics where we can rotate the barrel. And so a bit of timer barrel stuff going on here. So this is a little bit tricky because it does require a bit of timing, bit of fast sort of reflexes, or just non-failing in general, I should say. Anyway, here's a nice convenient DK barrel after that fail. And no, you are not going to do anything to me, thank you very much. Neither will you. Die. Okay. So again, another jungle stage. It requires a crapload of timing. And many deaths usually are involved as well. And I missed the K. Oh well. I think this section here requires a little bit of memorization. But once you know it, it's just a matter of really timing. Like so. Okay, I think we're nearly there. Just gotta make sure. Once you like touch their antennas, you can sort of then fire, so therefore you don't take any damage. Yay, nice life. And, oh god. No! 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 Okay. They killed themselves, alright. Alright, oh crap. I just realized something. You need Diddy Kong. Yeah, you need Diddy Kong, and that banana up there is the bonus. No. Look, I'm probably just gonna finish this level and I'll come back to it once I get to the bonus. See you guys in a moment. Alrighty then, I think I'm gonna switch to Dixie Kong just in case I do get hit here so I can still be Diddy Kong. Righty then, let's get another life, because that's always nice to get. Let's try and get rid of you, because I don't like you, and I don't like you either, so goodbye, good sir. So yes, you can just jump up there with Diddy Kong, and of course, if you've got both Kongs, you can just go here. Now this particular bonus, I actually really like this one, it's pretty creative. Yes, now we can finally kill the freaking zingers with our invincibility, so duck you, duck you, duck you, duck you, duck you, and duck you. To get our nice DK coin. Oh, whoops. Let's see if we can try and do that again. And nice. I like my lives. Very good. Thinking about the next level that we're probably going to tackle on now, we might need quite a few lives. I would say so. So let me just head on to blah blah blah. So let's just head on to Funky's Flights, and I'll see you guys again in a moment. Where's me loot? Here's your loot. So now we have Fiery Furnace. Some Fiery Furnace fun. And is there anything over here? Oh, yes, there is. Some nice bananas. So yes, Fiery Furnace. This is yet another stage that utilizes some interesting barrel mechanics. So this one here is, of course, timed barrels. So again, once the timer goes to 0, you are automatically shot out of it. Ow. And I think there's a DK barrel over here. Yes. And of course, you can actually move around, freely move that barrel around in 4 different directions. So I actually really like how they've done pretty interesting stuff with these barrels, even though it's a very simple premise. Okay, let's get rid of you and move along here. Now, if you are playing this on the Game Boy Advance version, good luck getting the DK coin, because I dare say it's a lot harder getting the DK coin in the Game Boy Advance port than it is on the original Super Nintendo version. I know that sounds weird, me saying that, because generally speaking, Game Boy Advance version is easier for the most part, but this is probably... Alright then, yep, you do that. Yeah, so normally Super Nintendo version is the harder, and obviously arguably the more superior version. However, if you want to be challenged in terms of getting the DK coin, the Game Boy Advance version is a lot harder, and I'll probably show that once I get to it, but I'm just gonna say just how annoying it was. It's probably the most frustrating thing I had to deal with in Donkey Kong Country 2 in the Game Boy Advance versions. I kid you not, it took me like, freaking, I would probably say on my first try, it took me maybe 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours just to get the DK coin. It was that ridiculous. It was quite rage-inducing, and hopefully it won't take me 2.5 hours to get the DK coin in this one, which I highly doubt it will. So I'm kind of playing it safe here, because I know I was kind of rushing it quite a bit when I was playing through Black Ice Battle. But even I think with this, the barrel mechanics even in the Super Nintendo version are a lot more lenient, I think, in the terms of the timers and stuff. So yeah, there's always that. I think just maybe this level in general is just harder in the Game Boy Advance version. Okay then. So again, you can like skip a lot of the sections here if you know what you're doing. Alright, now if we go up here, we don't worry too much about the zingers. There we go. And I believe we're gonna have, yeah, more Cat o' Nine Tails. No, do not throw me away. Alright, there we go. Yes, so they also put in Cat o' Nine Tails as well in the most inappropriate places, which can be really annoying. Alrighty then. Yeah. Can I? Yes. Like here, I really don't like the placement of that. I mean, you can use them to sort of get to the G, but not really much point of doing that because I didn't even bother collecting the O and the N. So, in fact, if you actually do this right, you can use this to get to here, instead of using the Cat o' Nine Tails below you to get to the bonus. And that is not possible to do in the other Game Boy Advance version port thingy. And here we have to find the token. Now this version, in the Super Nintendo version, the zingers move much slower and they give you a much bigger gap. Trust me, it is ridiculous in the Game Boy Advance one. I know I'm constantly raging on about it, but really, it could be the fact that they were just made it on a smaller screen or something, but it's just, it's ridiculous. This is a cakewalk in the Super Nintendo version. They just seriously, yeah. So look, nothing to it. And by the way, if I recall correctly, in terms of the video game hero coins, oh nice, and green and blue. In terms of the video game hero coins, we only need technically 2 more. for us to beat Mario in the second screen that we saw in the last two episode 16? Yeah. So we are almost there, becoming Cranky's best video game hero thingy. So now that we're there, cannot talk properly. I know I'm really derping around here. I'm going to finish things off here. This has been Sapphire May. Over and out.